everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited. My friend Christine is here modeling for us and I am so excited. Christine's my friend from church and she is honestly like the sweetest, kindest person. So I'm so excited that we all get to hang out with her today. And she has beautiful red hair, she has light eyes, she's like some red undertones that are going to be fun. So we are going to be doing her makeup today and I will be explaining the colors I'm choosing as I do them and kind of giving you guys a little tutorial as we do her makeup. Christine has you've only had your makeup done twice, right? For the wedding, and yeah, go ahead and close. So this will be so fun. And you went to the MAC counter. Did they go, what kind of style did you do? Did they do natural?
Natural.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, I wanted it to be, you know, like I normally wear, which I don't wear a lot of makeup. It was,
I didn't even ask you before I started if you cared what I did or if you have a preference.
I don't care.
I just, decided. But I think we're going to go kind of glam for Christine.
Okay.
I am going to do, because I was telling her, like, she has really good skin. I was exfoliating her and moisturizing, and it's very even. And you do, like, a powder foundation, right? You do the MAC one usually?
Yeah, the pressed powder.
So that's, like, been my favorite forever. I keep trying others, but I love that one.
I love stick with what's good and what I like.
It's a good one. I love getting a brand new one. Like when you open the box and you open it and it has like the perfect texture.
And then it breaks.
And,
falls.
Do
Mine
yours
always
break?
falls on the counter.
Really? Do your little girls play with them?
Nope, it's just me.
But yeah, they fall, those press powders. And everyone says you can fix them, like spray them with alcohol and repress it. And you kind of can, but I feel like it messes up the formula. Yeah. Maybe try it when it's almost gone and it's just the crumbles. You can try it, spray it with alcohol, press it really nice, and then let it dry. It represses it, but it's not the same. Like, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't. It makes it a little more hard. It doesn't spread as good. Yeah, but we're gonna do a liquid foundation on you, and it's a little bit more full coverage, so it'll be fun. So you'll feel like you're wearing more makeup than you usually do, because you will be. But I got it, Christine. It'll be fun.
Okay, I'm excited.
I know, it'll be so good. I'm probably going to use a lot of MAC shadows on you. This soft brown and doing it in your crease. This is like an amazing color. It just looks good on everybody. I almost always use it. Go ahead and open for me. So I'm just doing that in her crease. And she has slightly hooded eyes, but you still see a little bit of lid when she opens. So what I'm doing is I'm giving her a new crease. Instead of putting my transition color in her actual crease, go ahead and close. So her actual crease is probably like down here, but I am doing it above. I'm giving her a new crease. That way when she opens her eyes, go ahead and open. Perfect. You see this color. So this transition color is very light. It has really pretty warm tones in it, which complement her hair and her skin tone and her eyes. So when she opens her eyes, I like to see that wash of color. I feel like it makes hooded eyes look bigger, look more open. So that's what we're going to do. Go ahead and close for me. And then I'm going to do, let's grab the other palette. This, I believe, is called Texture by MAC. So this is a very golden, light brown probably. It's probably 2 shades darker than the soft brown that we just did. So I'm going to work this into her crease. And for those of you that are catching the live stream, that are here in the chat, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I heard right before we went live, somebody said they were able to catch it live the first time. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. And I often do giveaways to my little live viewers. So I will be doing one today. So today I have for you a package of crown brushes. And these are so cute. They're white and they're like pink on the tip. So this is a trio. These brushes, they're synthetic, so this little one would be really great for concealer. It would be good for packing shadows on your lid. If you watched the cream shadow tutorial I did last week, this would be really great for that. And then you have 2 different size larger brushes. So this little one, this would be really great for the cream contouring that I do. You could do your highlighter. This also would be good for concealer if you like to do a larger area under your eyes or cream highlights. This would be really good. And then this bigger one would be really great for blush or setting your powder. So I will be giving this away today. So if you are joining us in the live chat, make sure you say hello, and then I will be giving it away while we are live at some point in this video. So that will be fun. Okay, so this color that I'm putting in, it's very similar in depth to our crease tone. So I'm just putting this on her lid, and I probably will add another shade to deepen it up a little bit. But I don't actually, I want to give Christine a new crease. I want to play with her pretty eye shape and do colors to bring out her eyes. But I actually don't want to go too dark on her lid, on her shadows. So I'm going to stay more in the medium to light tonal range. So I don't want the shadows to look too heavy. Especially with her eye shape, I want to like kind of brighten things. Okay, so I'm just working that in the crease. Go ahead and open. Very beautiful. I like the way that looks.
Sorry, I got an itch.
No, you're good. You're welcome to itch if you need to. Go ahead and close. And we are going to do lashes on Christine today, and she told me she has never worn them, even for your wedding. Which is fine. No, people don't need to wear them, but it makes me excited to put them on you. I'm excited to see what you think. So I'm doing a this is actually like a red shadow. It's like a light tone maroon. So this will be fun with her hair color. So I'm just going to work this in the crease. This is probably MAC. Yep. Brown script. That's what it looks like. So we're going to do that in her crease. Are your little girls into makeup, like play makeup?
Oh, yes.
Do they love it?
Yes.
She has the two cutest little girls. I taught one of them like in our church little Sunday school class, and she's just the cutest little girly, little unicorn. She always had on like sparkles. We just bonded. I'm like, she would draw me little sparkly pictures. She's the cutest.
Every time she sees a unicorn.
Oh.
Julie.
Oh. She's honestly the sweetest, just like her mama. But she's so girly. I can see her like loving play makeup and stuff like that. Yes.
She would wear all the little jewelry. We'd go to Target and she would have like every necklace that she owned on.
So cute.
So cute.
She's like, let me get ready. Let me throw on all my jewelry.
She did. She did.
So cute.
And little Addison, she likes to get in my makeup bag and play with the mascara and try and do brows.
Oh no.
It's amazing what she can do. I'm like, wow, that is really good.
Like, oh, nice. Nice.
Didn't know that was possible to do that with.
How old's Addison now?
She's almost 4.
Oh my gosh.
26, she'll be 4.
Oh my gosh.
It's insane. I feel like we just brought her home.
No. She's a sweetie. I remember when she was a little baby. And you guys just brought her home.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Okay, so again, what I just did, so I stayed with that same color. So this is my third color. This is Brown Script by MAC. After this video uploads, I will link the products that we did on Christine today. So this is this kind of maroon color. It has a really fun, some really fun undertones that I think will work really well with her hair and her coloring. So go ahead and close for me. So with this color, this is the darkest one I've done so far, even though it's still pretty light. I worked this right into the outer V. I did keep this one a little lower. So the other two colors I told you that I brought up higher. So this one I just worked right in this outer V, and I like to wiggle it right in the lashes. I do not mind if it transfers under the lid because I'll clean that up later. So I wiggled it in the outer V, and then I brought it up probably about to the middle of her eye and then just flicked it forward when there wasn't much. And I also wanted this to be on her actual lid as well, so I brought it in about there on both sides. So that's what I did. And then we will go ahead and open for me. I can't decide if I want to do a shimmer on Christine today. I might do, this is another matte color. We'll start with this. This is matte. It is, no, I think this one's Anastasia. This is Orb.
My girls say yes, shimmer.
They say, oh, they say yes, shimmer. Okay, yeah, let's put shimmer on Christine.
Because, yeah.
In honor of your daughters.
Right.
You'll go home and they will love.
They will.
Okay, we'll start with this. Let's not even do Orb then. Let's not do a matte before a shimmer. Okay. Let's do kind of like a goldeny shimmer on you. Let's do, okay, just kidding. Let's do champagne shimmer on you. This is another MAC color. This is all that glitters. This is very pretty. This is like a pinky champagne, very beautiful. So I like to use, for my shimmers, I like to use a flat brush. This one is rubbed off. I think this one's MAC. The name is rubbed off. Go ahead and close for me. So the reason I like a flat brush is because I like to just spread the shimmer on. And these MAC shimmers, they're very wearable. Like, it has a shine, has like a little bit of glitter in there, but it's not crazy. In fact, if you want crazy, Christine, we can put glitter on you. I'll let you see this, and then at the end, before you go, if you want a little glittery glam.
Crazy makeup is not my style.
That's what I thought. We'll go. You will be glam. You will have a full face, but it will be wearable. It will be more natural. I won't put chunks of glitter on you. Although your daughter would be so happy.
They would be.
They both would.
They'd be at your door tomorrow wanting the same thing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. How fun to do like a mommy and me makeup. Like I should have one of the little girls come sometimes and do mommy's makeup and have them like be doing their makeup too.
Oh, that would be so cute.
That'd be so cute.
Sign Aubrey up.
I know. She would love it.
She would.
She would love it so much. Have they ever gotten into your makeup and like made a mess? Like,
well, yeah. I typically keep my makeup up, but Addie likes to find it, and yeah, she did her eyebrows with the mascara. So I was like, wow, you shaped those pretty well.
Did you post a picture? I feel like, did I see this or know about this?
I think you did, because I thought of you when she did it.
When I get ready in our bedroom, and I have like a little vanity and kind of like a low stool. So I sit there, and my little daughter, she's like, she's gonna be one tomorrow, but she likes to hang out on me. She'll like, I have one drawer that's her drawer, so it's empty, or has like a toy, and she'll open it, and I have one makeup brush that's like hers that she plays with. But she always hangs out by me, and I'm like, this is gonna backfire, because one day she will come in the room, she will be old enough to climb on the vanity, and she'll get the stuff. I feel like it's like a rite of passage for girls.
It is.
That or cutting their own hair, which I'd rather her ruin every piece of makeup than cut her hair.
Addie's cut her hair twice.
She did 2
times. She shaved like the side of her head.
Oh my gosh. She shaved? Like with clippers, shaved?
Just with the razor.
Okay.
Found it in the bathroom and just decided to...
She truly shaved.
She shaved.
Oh my god.
And it's still growing back, and it was like a year ago.
I have never noticed. You guys must hide
I will point it out.
Yeah, show me.
There's really no hiding it, because you can't.
Oh my gosh.
Unless she wears a hat or a scarf or something.
I had really, really long hair when I was little, and I had like, toy-ish scissors that worked, like for cutting paper and stuff. And I one day just cut off some of my long hair, and my dad was so sad. He broke my scissors in half and like gave them away. Like, not to punish me, but just like, she can't have scissors, which is probably a good idea. But I used to work in a salon in Utah, and all my clients, like whenever they had little kids like your age, they would always cut their hair, and they'd always bring them in, and the mom is so sad, and they're like, okay, what can we do to fix it? And it would be like your daughter or something. Like they always cut in the front. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I mean, you kind of can't. Like, you can. I mean, I would do stuff when we talk, but it's like they didn't want it to be shorter. I don't know.
You have to just work around it.
Wig, baby wig? No, just kidding. But it's fine.
We're going to do a pixie now because...
It usually grows out-ish. I don't know. You can give them little bangs or part their hair on the other side.
Exactly. Well, little Addison, she doesn't really have much hair to begin with. It's really thin, so shaving her head did not really work for her. It wasn't a very good look.
It wasn't her best look.
No. At least she's cute. She makes up for it, right?
I don't think my sister ever cut her own hair. But also she was like bald until she was like 4. She did not have... the hair, but she has the best hair now. You've met my sister, right? The long red hair. Yeah. She did. She came through with the good locks of hair. All right, we're going to do some eyeliner on Christine. So I'm going to have you open but look down, and I'm going to lift your lid, and I'm going to put some liner right in your little waterline, wiggling it in between your This is very weird. If you've never had it done before or you've never done it on yourself, you're
Very
doing
weird.
great. If you need a blink, if your eyes water, that's okay.
Now that you said something.
Go ahead. Yeah, now that I brought it up, you're like, oh, my eyes are watering. They are going to water. Good. Look down. And go ahead and look this way. We'll have you kind of look away from the brush. Feels less invasive that way. You have, Christine, the thickest lashes. You have like 5 rows of lashes on your lashes.
But they're super short. They won't even
so amazing.
hardly fit in the
Have a look this way. Have you, yes, and actually kind of up now, perfect. Have you ever used the Lash Growth Serum?
Mm.
You would be the perfect candidate for it. Keep looking this way. Sorry, it's probably hard to pay attention to what I'm saying to you when you're doing great. Blink.
I want to itch it off because I'm not used to wearing
the liner. It will feel, once I stop the line, I'm going to move on to your face after the liner, and your eyes will relax and you'll be great. Go ahead and look this way. But if you wanted to try it, now you can close and you can stay closed. The Lash Growth Serum is really great for people that already have thick lashes because it will just make all of them long. Okay. And we will all be so jealous of you. Christine.
Awesome.
Stop it with your amazing lashes.
That's not something I would ever hear, but...
Oh, they're so thick. And they're pretty dark, too.
Yeah,
like,
they are. Yeah.
You're one of the few in the world that doesn't have to wear mascara. Well, no one needs to wear mascara, but you know what I mean.
I usually don't. I mean, I wear a little on the bottom, but...
Because they're dark. I feel like you would like the curler. We curled them for you at the beginning. It's kind of like a pain to do slightly, but it does open your eyes a little bit if you don't wear mascara and they're so thick and dark like yours are. It's fun. So I'm just doing a pretty thin line, actually, of liner on Christine. No, you're good. Because again, she had hooded eyes, so I don't like to make the top line too thick. I'm going to turn you towards me. I just want to play up her nice dark lashes, so. Oh, this is so sad. This brush, it's a really nice brush. It's the Anastasia like angled one, but I must have shut it in my makeup brush cup weird because I have like 5 hairs that are kind of going sideways. It's the absolute worst thing for liner. It puts liner where you don't want. It's truly a tragedy. R.I.P. this brush. I'll shampoo it again. Maybe I set it weird when I washed it. I don't know. I'm doing so good. Okay, go ahead and open. Very good. Okay, go ahead and close. Perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let her stay closed a little bit so her eyes can calm down. And then...
the shock of makeup.
Yeah, they're not watering or anything. It's just kind of a weird sensation. Okay, and then I'm going to take... Let's do like a dark brown. I want something with a red undertone. You're okay. Are your eyes okay? Okay. I want something with a red undertone if I can... Trying to decide which color. So what I want to do is I want to smoke out her eyeliner and just make it a little bit softer. But I want to pick like a really warm brown. So I might mix in some of that burgundy color we did in her crease. I might mix that in a little bit with like a dark brown. I'm going to use a shader brush. Let's find one that I like. This one. Okay, I'm going to use the Sigma shader brush. I'm going to mix those 2 colors, like a dark brown and a burgundy. Go ahead and close. I've been using the Soft Glam, the Anastasia Soft Glam palette a lot because I know a lot of people own that one, and I don't have it laid out on my table, but they have a fabulous, very deep burgundy, I believe, in that palette that would be really good for the color I'm trying to make right now. So I'm just buffing out her liner, basically, on the middle and towards the outside. Then I am going to take my blending brush that had the burgundy color on it and just buff that. Slightly blend it away. Go ahead and open for me. Beautiful. Gives it kind of like a smoky look. We'll check our questions really quick. Oh, someone said they're having problems with the audio. Are we working? Maybe we should turn it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna take care of the audio for you guys. I'm sorry about that. We've been working with our microphone to try to get the sound really nice and crisp. It was picking some things up, so thank you for letting us know. I'm sorry about that. Oh, hi, Brittany. Hi, Tammy. Hi, MRJXX. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for joining us. And so if you guys have just hopped on or you couldn't hear because of the audio, this is today's giveaway. These adorable crown brushes. They're white with pink tips. They're synthetic. They're really great for creams, and they also work for powders. And you get a couple face brushes, and this little one's multi-use. You could do eyes, you could do concealer. So this is what we're giving away today. So if you're hopping on, make sure you say hello. We will be giving them away at some point during the video today. I'm going to let your eyes relax. We'll work on your face, and then we'll come and do lashes on Christine. So I pre-mixed her foundation before we started. I mixed, I'll show you guys what I did. So she matched my NARS pretty well. This is medium shade 1.2. It was about her level of skin tone, but she does have some pink undertones. So I also mixed in this one. This is Yukon Light 2.5. This one is more pink based, but it's a lot too light for, so I mixed these in. And then I also mixed in a drop of my Pure Red Primary Mixer into this. And I made her kind of like a custom foundation. So I pre-mixed it, and then I don't want it, sometimes the foundation will set. This one's like a little bit of a matte foundation, so I sprayed it with Max Fix Plus to revive it. Usually I'll just mix the shade right when I'm about to begin. I don't like it to sit on my palette, but since I mixed so many things and was matching, I didn't want to take the time to do that in the video. And Christine has really even skin. She has a good texture, so we're just doing a really, really light layer just to give her some coverage. And then I'm going to buff it in with my foundation brush. And I probably will go down the neck a little bit just to, because this is more full coverage. I want the coverage to be even. And I also prepped her neck with my skincare products that I used on her before. How does your skin feel, by the way?
Amazing.
Does it feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I could get used to this.
I know, right?
It's something I typically do, but I could get used to this.
How amazing to like have your makeup done every day. That'd be amazing. I would love it too. Have someone do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Really fast, in like 10 minutes, so you don't waste it. That would be the dream. I remember like watching the Jetsons when I was little, and they had like a like some sort of robot that would open up and like smack their face with the powder puff, but it would be like the full face was on the powder puff and it would transfer.
Oh, the cartoons.
I'm like, well, that's awesome. Yeah, the cartoon.
Awesome.
You know what is funny about that? Like, I feel like, I don't know when it was, like a couple years ago, they actually kind of invented something like that. Like, it was like a patch, and you would put it on, and it would transfer all your makeup. So, like, there was an eyeshadow one that you would close your eyes like you are, and you would press it on, and it had all the colors and the gradient. You would just kind of line it up with your eye. And I think it was sticky, and you would, like, peel it off. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? And it probably didn't work great. I don't know. It didn't look like it would, but, you know, we're just trying to be like the Jetsons.
Right.
Okay, turn towards me a little bit. It will be fun. You'll have to let me know your thoughts on wearing this foundation.
Okay.
So it's fun to have more coverage, but whenever you do, like the powder foundation you wear, I feel like doesn't show much texture in the skin, which is super nice.
It feels really light though.
Yes.
Doesn't
yeah, this one
like
feels
I'm wearing a lot
good.
of makeup, which I like.
Good. Yeah, you will see like a little bit more texture, but it'll be fun. Yeah, this one seems to wear well. Everyone I put it on, it's like, oh, it doesn't feel heavy for how full coverage it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it feels like I'm just wearing the powder like I normally do.
Well, yay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to go down your neck a little bit. Sometimes I'll do an extra little bit of foundation if I want to cover anything. I kind of go to concealer as like a last resort. And like I said, you're pretty even. I'm not worried about covering much. Like one passive foundation is going to cover anything I want. Okay, you can look forward. Do a little bit on your chest. seriously love this blue color on you so much.
Thank you.
Do you own a lot of blue?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good color.
We talked about color and what was good on camera. And I said I don't own any black, so we're good.
Yeah, she asked me,
Sorry.
which I like when people ask me because I feel bad being like, wear this, come with this, do this. So I don't usually tell people. I'm like, just wear whatever you feel great in. But I feel like color looks better than black, even though sometimes I wear black and people, it still looks good. I just like color better and I like solids. And you did great. You look so good.
Thank you. Yeah, good with color. Black and white really, not my thing.
Yeah, color looks good on you. Well, you have like a fun hair color and you have the pretty light eyes.
Thank you.
I was telling her when we were like prepping her brows, I'm like, you have the best eyes. Like they're so beautiful. And I'm like, do you get told that all the time? But you said no. But you will today.
Cool.
Okay. So that, do you get oily? Really?
Not, I mean, I guess what is the T-zone?
T-zone, yeah.
But not, I think my skin has evened out as I've gotten older.
Yeah, it seems pretty even. I might powder you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. This foundation can kind of transfer if you don't set it with a powder, but you don't look very oily. Let's do a little a little under eye concealer. Let's see what we would like to use today. Maybe NARS. Okay, we got some comments. When I was 6, a friend cut my bangs while at her house. Oh no. On my way, I'm sorry. On my way home, I stopped at our corner store thinking nothing was wrong. People probably thought, how could parents do this to the child? Oh, I know, especially with bangs. They maybe did think like, oh, that's a fun style her parents gave her, but that's so funny. So, you know, though, at 6, little kids are just so cute. They can have some crazy bangs
Right.
for a while. Oh man, your poor parents, because it's like you don't want to be mad at the friend. Obviously, you're gonna be nice, but like how sad. You're like, you cut my daughter's hair. That's sad. I can laugh now, but then it wasn't so funny. Oh, I have a hair cutting story. I forgot. Someone cut my hair too. So like I said, I loved like long princess hair when I was little, and when I cut it, I was probably like 3, like 2 or 3, like little. But then I was not that little. How old? I was probably like 6, so like your age, like little, but not that little. And I had very long hair, and I had it in 2 ponytails. And I was sitting on the computer, like playing a game, and my little brother came up behind me, and he's like, I have scissors. I'm gonna cut your hair. And I'm like, he's so annoying, my little brother. Like, if I pretend to be scared, he'll just chase me around, so I'm just gonna be like, whatever. So I'm like, okay, Spencer, whatever. He cut off one of my ponytails. My whole ponytail. Isn't that so sad?
Like at the rubber band?
Yeah. And I was like, I loved my little brothers. I don't think that I remember. I didn't really get mad at them too much, but I was like, Spencer, you cut my hair. And I was so mad. And then I got in trouble for getting mad at him. I was like, Mom, I have half a head of hair.
I think
Why
you were
am I in
justified
trouble?
at getting in trouble, getting mad at him, right?
Same. He still laughs. And I tell him now. He still laughs. I'm like, I'm not over it.
Trauma.
But he was like the sweetest little brother though. Like he would save all his tooth fairy money and buy me porcelain dolls because I loved them. Like the cutest. And even like at a young age, if I ever had like a new outfit or something, he would notice and like come give me a hug and be like, "You're so pretty." So like he was a great brother. He just cut my hair one time and
He
it
will
was
make the
very
best
sad.
husband, right?
Oh, for sure. He's like so fun. All my brothers are awesome. But he just that was the tragedy of my childhood. Was getting my hair.
You know, that's all you have. Right?
I know. No, he was good. And it probably wasn't like the full pony. It was like half, so it was still like really bad. I can't remember. I've blocked it out. I did have a horrible like bowl cut when I was little, and I don't know if that is why or if this was like my mom just layered in it. It was fine. Luckily, my mom did hair, so
There you go.
she helped me out. Okay, look up for me. Okay. Did you cut yours when you were little?
Yep, the morning of pictures. When
Oh,
I was
what
3,
was that day?
my bangs like in a
You
V.
did bangs.
Uh-huh.
Oh my. What'd your mom do? Your parents?
Oh, you know, she was upset, obviously. There I was with a big guilty smile on my face.
Oh my gosh. Like you knew you shouldn't
yeah.
have done it. funny. How's the sound, guys? Okay. Do you hear a little better? All right, so we just did some under eye concealer. I think I'm gonna contour her a little bit. I'm liking the tone of everything. We'll just add some contour. We'll do some lashes. But I will set the under eye. I want to know, I feel like every person has cut their hair or had their hair cut. Is this true? In the comments, tell me if you have ever experienced childhood hair cutting.
Cutting your siblings' hair.
Yes, maybe. Or were you the victim? Yeah, were you the perpetrator or the victim in the hair cutting?
Sounds so wrong.
I know. Okay. Just do a little bit of a contour. Sometimes when I do like full coverage on people, I feel like I need to do just with their face shape or the tones, especially if they're fair. I like to do a lot of highlighting and contouring to bring back shape and color into their face. With Christine's undertones and stuff, and the way like I feel like she doesn't need as much. So we're just gonna do light bronzing. And we did her brows. You said you feel like your brows are sparse, at least one, but that you have some good substantial brow area or some brow space. Like you have enough hairs. I feel like it wasn't hard for me to work with to get a good shape. Good. So they're good. So we plucked them a little, and then I've been really liking my brow stencils lately. Like I usually just freehand it, but I've been playing with just some things I don't use much. So we did a brow stencil on Christine. So when we flash her her before later for you guys, you can check out her brows. All right, we're gonna do some blush. This is MAC Melba. Do something in your eye. You know, there's like a little hair does that feel better?
Yes.
It was coming from your head and just hanging out by your eye. Just saying hello. You know what I always get in my eye is my dog's hair, my Pomeranian. They'll get stuck in my little lashes, and I'm like, what's in my eye? And they're blonde. I can't see them. Do you guys have pets?
Yeah, 2 dogs.
Oh yeah, I met your little puppy. Mm-hmm. That's fun. How did they do when you brought your babies home?
Super protective.
Were they
good? Yeah.
Like protective in a good way? They're like, oh, we will protect this little cutie. And
even before we got Aubrey, I know probably a lot of people don't know what I mean with that, but she was adopted, and so before we got her, Penny and Pimples were in her room before we got her, just hanging out by her crib.
Oh, like they knew?
It's really cute.
Wow,
yeah.
That's really sweet. Girls are so cute. You guys are meant to be family. I feel like you all just fit together so well. Okay, Christine. It is lash time. We curled her lashes before. I might curl them a little bit after. Let's see. No, they're good. We curled them before. All right, we're doing the browns again. I've been loving the browns lately. Ardell Wispies in brown. Not the Dimmy Wispies.
Better get all my eye itching out now, right?
Dropped your lash on you. Yeah, rub away now. Okay, go ahead and look down. I'm just going to trim these for you. Maybe not. Go ahead and open. Well, we might not need to. I'll trim them a little bit. They come with like a sticky, so I like to stick them on and see if you need to trim them. And always trim from the outside, guys. All right. We're going to use some clear glue for Christine, some brown lashes, and then while these dry, we will do lips, and then we'll do under eye. How are we doing on time? Perfect. All right, guys, we're going to be doing the giveaway soon. So go ahead and drop your favorite emoji in the comments. And I will go through, there's like a little bit of a lag, so I'll give you guys time to do that, and then we'll go through and We will pick a winner. And if you have any questions, drop them now too. Yes, sound is better. Okay, good. Looking good, Julie. My brother cut my hair when I was little and he got in trouble. Well, I'm glad your brother got in trouble because mine didn't. No, that's funny. Cute little brothers. Go ahead and look down. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So the nice thing about trimming lashes, a lot of people get intimidated by it, but you just need to measure on your one eye, and then they're always gonna be the same unless you have very, very unsymmetrical eyes. The other nice thing is when it's your own face, if you like this style of lashes, like let's say Christine just loves these lashes and she wants to forever wear the lashes daily, she could just buy this kind and then exactly know how to cut them. No, not with your lashes. You were blessed, Christine. You have the thickies. You literally have the lashes of like 5 people on your eye. It's amazing.
Who knew? Are they supposed to, where they're supposed to be? It feels like.
Yeah, they are. So until the glue dries all the way,
yeah,
you're going to be like, oh, I have lashes on, and you're very aware of them. Go ahead and actually look down kind of for me. Yeah, because they're still a little bit tacky. So stay looking down. And then, but once they're all the way dry, especially once I get mascara on them, you will not feel them. You'll be surprised. That's what everyone says that wears them for the first time. I think it feels like, oh no, when you get them put on because you're very aware of them. But then they'll feel very comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna have you look at me and make sure they're even. Okay, look down. So I'm just gonna have you look down. You can blink. I'm gonna do your lips, but we'll let the lashes dry all the way. Tammy says you are looking beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, let's do. We are gonna do Spirit by MAC today. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of like a brown tone, brown nude. Just bought a whole bunch of lipsticks, but I haven't put them in a palette yet, so. All right, go ahead and open slightly for me. Perfect. Actually, Spirit's pretty. It's a little too brown for me. Let's do some Velvet Teddy. I want a little bit of the pinky tones. All right, don't forget to keep dropping your emojis, guys. Can you please recommend a concealer for warm, fair skin tones? They always look pink and make me look so sick. Tell me what brand you're using that you like, and maybe I will know the brand and tell me the shades. And that will help me give you and I'll give you some recommendations. Yeah, the pinky tones, it's funny because pinky tones actually can be like kind of flattering under the eyes because they do conceal things. But yeah, if you're you said you're very yellow, very warm and very scared. Yeah, with fair skin, I feel like the undertones just really show up, if that makes sense, or they're very apparent, the undertones. As we get, no, you're good. As we get more to like medium skin tones and stuff like that, you can kind of play around with the undertones, but sometimes with fair, it'll look very, very pink on you if it's, you know what I mean? So that's probably the problem you're having. I've been using NARS a lot lately, and I feel like they have some good, more yellow tones. And then also, I really like the Tarte Shape Tape. There's a couple in there that are very yellow. Some of their fair ones. The Tarte has a really good shade range, and they have a lot of different fair shades. Like if you look on Ulta.com or something, they'll tell you the undertone. I'll check back your comment in a second and see. I think I'm gonna, after I finish this lip, I am going to go work on your eyes, but I think I want to lighten the middle of her lip a little bit. So we'll come back. Love the brown lashes on her. Thank you, Brittany. They're very pretty. Okay, I am gonna curl a little bit. Look forward. Actually, look down. There you go. Look forward again. Okay, we're curled. We're gonna add a little bit of black mascara. Okay, and then we're gonna pick a winner. We'll actually have the Kelly pick a winner today. Kelly, do you have the chat pulled up? Okay, Kelly has the chat pulled up. Kelly is going to pick a winner. So whoever dropped an emoji or a comment saying hello. You can say.
Oh, Tammy Pierce.
Tammy Pierce. Tammy, congrats. You won some brushes. Thank you for watching live.
Am I good with I'm looking?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're perfect. I'm just going to look up. Tammy, I'm so excited for you. They're very adorable brushes. And I really like, if you ever want to try the cream, look up for me, the cream contouring that I've been doing in some of my videos, that sort of mid-tone brush is like the perfect size. You can use it for other things, but when I saw that, I'm like, oh, that would be the perfect, like, cream highlighting.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. Brush. So Tammy, DM me on Instagram, your address and email, and I will get it shipped out to you today. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of color under Christine.
Kelly's laughing over there.
Kelly is laughing.
Don't laugh at me, Kelly.
Look up for me. And then we're going to sign up. So I'm going to fix her lips, but I want to show you, Christine has an appointment, so we're going to finish up. We're trying to get her respect her time. So I want to flash her before really quick. Check out her brows, check out her eyes. You can really see how the placement of this eyeshadow kind of opened her eyes a little bit. So we'll have you guys look at that. I'm going to fix her, tweak her lips a little bit, and then we're going to show Christine. I'm going to do the big reveal of Glam Christine. Okay. You're good. Kelly's saying something. I don't know what you're saying.
I just showed the before.
Oh, she showed the before. Perfect. She's on the ball. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more lipstick to that one side. We'll see how you like it. I might lighten it up when. I'm excited to show you, Christine. Are you excited to see? You guys, for those of you that tune in live, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. So we will be live. Is today Thursday? Yes. So we will not be live tomorrow. We will be live next week. So check my Instagram. I usually post updates there. And we have some fun ideas. If you guys have anything you would like to see, let me know. Christine and I were talking. She saw like me cleaning brushes and stuff. And so we started talking about like personal makeup kits and how they're maybe different. And so we were thinking it'd be fun to do a live and have a model like bring their personal makeup kit and kind of do like a makeup lesson. And have me critique.
Horrified.
But that's what I was telling her. She's like, it would make me nervous. But I'm like, I think a lot of people's makeup kits are like, you know, I don't think people clean their brushes too much if they're not a makeup artist. Okay, you ready to see? Okay. Okay. Here you go.
Ooh. Okay.
Pretty, pretty.
I'm not.
I know, probably
I'm not used to
than
me
you're
seeing
used
like this.
to.
Yeah.
Do you like the lashes?
I love it.
Do they feel better now?
Yeah.
That they're like,
Wow.
that they're dry?
I need to go somewhere now.
I know, you're so fancy. You look so pretty, Christine. Your eyes look really like poppy and beautiful.
I love it. Thank you.
So pretty. Thank you for being my model. You're the
Thank you
best.
for having me.
Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.